We in with Claudia and the Serbs.
Jenard, you just denied that.
No, it was my
right
deal. Jenard
face.
didn't even know. It was all on me.
You? Why you?
I got it going, figured I could give Claudia over to you as a peace offering.
Now, this was an exclusive clip that was released for Full Season 2, Episode 8, and it's a continuation of Shanti's chess moves, or maybe even the complete opposite. I always make it clear it is important to look at alternative perspectives, but knowing who Shanti is as a character after these last 2 episodes, I think it does point in one direction. She's just making more chess moves, and this is another part of a master plan, which is what I'm leaning towards. She made her intentions quite clear in episode 6 and 7, and so I do think she's here up to no good, making some very clever chess moves and using Law 12 from the 48 Laws of Power, which is something I'll get to in a bit more detail later on. But I do need to say she is playing her game inch perfect, because by the looks of it, Tommy doesn't suspect anything, not yet anyway, or even if he does, he's keeping his cards really close to his chest. So with that being said, in this video we will be taking a deeper look at this exclusive clip, some clues, and the problem that Shanti is causing for Tommy and the CBI. But let's just take it back a step, because I do want to run through why I do believe this is a part of Shanti's master plan. Now, Shanti took control at the end of episode 6. We started to see Jenard's downward spiral continue, and he was basically in no fit state to lead treason in his condition, especially because everybody beneath them was starting to question his authority. Now, questioning Jenard's authority and him losing sight of the game led everybody to thinking the same of Shanti, but they couldn't be further from the truth. Shanti is a winner, she's ambitious, she's tough, and she's showing why she will be a force to be reckoned with, especially with the new alliance she's formed with Claudia Flynn. She also helped Jenard get clean because having a sober Jenard meant he would get back in with the CBI, and Shanti's master plan was to infiltrate from the inside, along with not disturbing their enemies while they're making mistakes. This is something we did see before with Kanan Stark back in power. He came to Ghost when the time was right, killed Q-Dubs, took back his old stomping ground from the RSKs, and then tried to take his organization from beneath him. And he would have been successful had it not been for Ghost having Tommy arrested along with Felipe Lobos. Kanan had Ghost's entire network fall in line. They were all behind him. They had Ruiz, Dre, Drifty, and Vladimir. So I do think we can see how and when Shanti will strike. Similar to how Kanan Stark made the move with all those crews, I do think Shanti will make a play with the DSDs, the North, Southville, and County Lockup. She wants to help CBI build their organization back up, but when the time's right, take it from them. But there is one key difference that we do need to be mindful of: the Serbs. Shanti tells Tommy that they're in with Claudia and the Serbs, which is also new news to us. From what we know of after episode 7, the partnership was just between Claudia and Shanti, but I did mention in my trailer breakdown for episode 8, the Serbs would come knocking on Claudia's door for a few reasons. They've just lost their pipeline from the Estrada cartel. They started to lose their territory and the crews they had working under them to Tommy and the CBI, and so the Serbs do need Claudia as much as Claudia needs them. So it does seem like they're all in bed together, which only makes them stronger. If you think about Claudia and Shanti being together, they do make one dangerous team in terms of their ambition, street smarts, and connections that they have. But one thing they do lack is men and firepower. If they have to fight a real war with another crew or an organization, then they can't just do it with the both of them. They need an organization like the Serbs. So however they've managed to team up with the Serbs, in my opinion, it is just another clever masterstroke which is just adding to their firepower. Now apparently Tommy will at some point question Jenard about this in episode 8, because he does say he denied this when he questioned him about it earlier. But just before Tommy could go off on Jenard, Shanti stops him and says it was her deal. She's the one who made the deal, and the reason why she did so was because she figured she could give Claudia Flynn over to Tommy as a peace offering, but we all know what game she's playing. Sometimes honesty is the best policy. It really is a way in which you can build trust with your boss or leader of an organization, because if you've come out and told them before they hear about it in the streets, then they feel like they can trust you and you're really on their side. Now when that happens, they start to become a little complacent and they can often drop their guard in front of you, which is probably what Shanti is hoping and waiting for. As she said, she's waiting for the right moment to strike and never interrupt someone while they're making a mistake. But what we're seeing at this moment in time is basically the definition of Law 12 from the 48 Laws of Power, using selective honesty, which is one of the most effective methods of distraction. Will Tommy be distracted to the point he doesn't see through Shanti's games? Only time will tell, but Shanti is playing it very clever at this moment in time, and this is what I did want to see. I did want to see Tommy come up against someone of Shanti's caliber and see if he has what it takes to stay 3 moves ahead. Although having said that, I do think Christmas will be cancelled for Shanti at some point, because eventually there will only be one winner, but in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised if she did get one over on Tommy. But there we have it, that's a breakdown of the exclusive clip for episode 8, an episode which I do think will continue with Shanti's chess moves and master plan. Now, why and how the Serbs are involved, I do think it has to do with them being cut off from the Estrada cartel, which is the only logical explanation. But with Shanti continuing to make these moves and Tommy building his organization back up, will Shanti be successful with her eventual coup? Let's wait and see, but she is making all the right chess moves at this moment in time. But drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.